Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is OXM and today we will talk about anime. As I said in the previous video, this time I bring you a lesson about the history of Azur Lane. Anime version. Yes, the history in the anime is different from the one in game. The first difference is that the anime shows the faction interacting in a modern environment, instead of a recreation of the war in the Pacific and other historical battles. Second is that the sirens come from another dimension and not the ocean. It's stated in the Azur Lane page that the sirens came from the depths, but not in the anime because they come from another dimension or world. And third is that there's no commander, which leads to a lot of Yuri opportunity. Come on, don't tell me you didn't enjoy that scene of sisterly bonding in episode 1. I know you did. Into a more serious note, the situation of the world in the anime is the one we should be experiencing in-game. Ashen Simulacrum is the first event that doesn't recreate a historical battle and gives us a lead on how things will unfold into the future. Now it's the time I should say spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the anime, which you should, or haven't catch up and don't want me to tell you what happens next, then turn around and come back after you've done that. First, we must identify which factions play a role in this story. We have the Eagle Union and Royal Navy into the coalition known as Azur Lane, with the momentary apparition of the Ninhai sisters from the Eastern Radiance. Then there's Ironblood and the Sakura Empire in the Crimson Axis, with the latter being more dangerous than the other. At the beginning of the first episode, we learn that all these factions were once fighting under the banner of Azur Lane. For reasons unknown at the moment, the Ironblood and Sakura Empire decided to take a different path in fighting the Sirens, by using the alien technology to fight them. The Union and Royal didn't agree with this, driving the new Crimson Axis to fight Azur Lane as well. The first thing we see is a memory, presumably from Enterprise, who narrates the invasion of the Sirens and the creation of the Ship Girls. We can see some familiar faces, like Mikasa or Aurora. We can presume this was the first battle of these girls, and then we transition to the present. The second thing that we notice is that the Sakura Empire has found a dark box. This box is in fact a wisdom cube used to control mass-produced siren ships. The thing we know as mass-produced ships are like robots. They just obey orders and can transform. Even with this, they're far superior than any traditional human ship, being several times larger and more powerful. The third thing is the canonical use of barrel riggings. Instead of simply disappearing into thin air, the riggings transform into the ships they're based on. Even when they become smaller when attaching to their user, the power stays unchanged. Like a kid can just blast your face to outer space with a single shot if you're not cautious. It can also be used as a normal battleship. This is how some fleets get around. Some members of the Crimson Axis can just fly thanks to siren technology. It's unknown how effective this is, but it helps them to retreat sometimes. Also, carriers and their planes are the most confusing ones, because sometimes they're just small, and sometimes they just can ride in them like it's no big deal. Their riggings give the general ability of standing in water, slide through the ocean surface to move, and it's all made of wisdom cubes. For those who don't know, wisdom cubes are the essential material for creating a ship girl. It serves like a soul, it gives an autonomy and a personality. By the time this video is being made, episode 7 just dropped and it gives us a look of how a mirror sea looks like. You know, the ones we see every second stage in any event. For those who don't know, a mirror sea is a distorted space created by the sirens where they can materialize with ease. They count with a center called singularity, and if it were to be destroyed, the space returns to its original state. It's no secret that Enterprise is the protagonist of this anime. From the very beginning, she is shown as the strongest warrior in the Union, is both feared and respected in both sides of the war, but she has a critical flaw. That is, she doesn't give herself any rest and will insist on fighting every time even if she's injured or tired. This means that ship girls have human necessities as well, like sleeping and eating. They don't bleed when injured, but this may be well a part of censoring. We also don't know how they die, or sink in this case. Maybe episode 7 will show us this. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. And that is all for today, guys. I will totally do a part 2 after the final episode is released with a kind of recap of all the anime, but we will have to wait a bit until it releases. Thank you for watching. Hit like if you think it's that good. Subscribe for more videos about your favorite ship-based game. And I will see you, Commanders, in the next one.